King news: Ohanieze's Indigbo gives condition on which alone to support Atiku Abubakar. Don't forget that the race is fierce. The battle is already on. We have our very own brother, Peter Obi. We have Tinubu, who just won the APC presidential ticket, and a lot more who are, ready to battle it out and to ensure that, they become the president of the country. Now, all that being said, where are we in the scheme of things? Where are we? Nigerians, the time to begin to, ensure that we pick the right candidates is now. Because if we don't, listen, these guys, they are furious. They will ensure that they get there. And guess what? For this 4 years or 8 years, nothing will be done. We've seen it before. Buhari came on board. What did he do? The only rail that they tried to do, people are still in captivity as we speak. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Ohanaeze gives conditions to support Atiku presidential ambition. The Apex Igbo social political organization Ohanaeze Indigbo yesterday said Igbo people would only support the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party in the 2023 general election of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar on these grounds. In democracy, we must ensure that we deliver. If he chooses someone from the Southeast as his running mate with a pledge to ensure that the zone produces his successor after 4 years, we will support him. The General Secretary, Mazi Okechukwu, stated this in Abakaliki after a meeting with PDP National Support Forum led by Dr. Hamed Musa and the World Igbo Youth Congress led by Dr. Francis Owofo. He insisted that PDP remains the only party for Igbos to achieve Igbo presidency in 2027. He also noted that the consultative meetings were the aftermath of the presidential primaries of the political parties for the 2023 general election, which led to the emergence of Atiku of the People Democratic Party, Mr. Peter Obi of Labour Party, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress as their presidential candidates of their political parties. He noted that supporting the candidate of APC means that the Southeast will wait for 16 years to produce Nigeria's next president. I can assure you, the man, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, will not only rule for 4 years, he will want to complete the 8 years. If given the opportunity, he urged Indigbos, especially the youth, to aggressively obtain their PVCs before the closure of the exercise. Speaking, Musa urged Indigbos not to dump the opposition party which they joined hands to form in 1998 through Dr. Alex Ekweme, G34, says PDP remains the only party for Igbos to achieve the Igbo presidency. Well, that's relative because as it stands today, we all know how things are, politically speaking. Okay, we all know how things are. The whole of the South got together and said the South must produce, the next president of the country. However, did that happen? The answer is no. Most of the political parties went ahead and did their own thing. At the end of the day, see where we are at the moment. It has become a real point of call for Nigerians to begin to re-examine and to look at things rather very critically. Okay, it's only the APC that rather produced, Tinubu, but that was not the plan. Of course, they said from the South, but we know that the Southwest, Olusegun Obasanjo had it for 8 years. By 2023, they would have also had vice presidential position for 8 years. What about the South? We had Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, who was the South vice president to Maru Musa Yar'Adua. Okay, as if that was not enough. The guy from vice president became president and for 5 years. He was vice president for 3 years, then president for 5 years. So if you want to talk about the South getting a taste, of course they have gotten a taste. What about the Southeast? Not for once, since Nigeria returned to democracy in 1999. And so it's only fair if we want to talk about equality, fairness, and truth. But guess what? All the Southeast zones were filtered away. But looking at the whole scheme of things, who does the Southeast have that could potentially bring about this a win? What about Peter Obi? Peter Obi is the man who, has served. And when he did, he served with so much integrity that he can boldly say, this is what I did. I ensured that when I was serving, I did A, B, C, D, Z. And he can boldly say it before anybody. Okay, that's the way to lead. It's just like a man saying, I stand before you this day. If there is anybody I've defrauded, if there is anybody I've taken his goods forcefully, please come out today and I will repay you. And not a single person could come out. Why? If a man could boldly say those statements, his heart, his conscience is crystal clear that there is no such thing looking around him. Among the people we have today, one of the few persons who have such resume, politically speaking, is Peter Obi. One of the few persons who have such resume is Peter Obi. When he led as the governor of Anambra State, my word, this guy supported local productivity in no small way. To the extent that when he was to buy cars, it was made in Nigerian cars. Yes, investigate from innocent vehicles. And that boosts productivity that year. We can make our brand a world-class, sophisticated one that African nations will see our products and begin to patronize us. But no, we make it inferior to other international brands. Hence, our GDPR continue to escalate and the rate of the naira to the dollar, the gap continue to widen every day. Our governments are aware of this fact. Go and see what Ghana is doing. Between now and the end of the year, Ghana is not importing any cars made out of its country. Investigate. They are not. Why? They want to ensure that they build the dollar against their currency. That's what they're working at now. And all those who are in government position, their salaries have been cut so that they can save money. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.